Victoria University is one of a few dual sector institutions in Australia, which means that we offer both vocational education or TAFE qualifications as well as higher education degrees. We have about 50,000 students that are spread between 9 campuses here in Melbourne, a campus in Sydney and several offshore partner institutions in Asia.
There's a great focus on retention in the first year units of study. With the attendance tool, I can actually, with permission, look into all of the units of study spaces and see what attendance is like for particular students. So as a tracking tool, the attendance tool is very, very useful for us.
An intelligent agent is actually extremely useful. You could set a condition, for example, if a student has not accessed my space in, say, 8 days, I would get an email with the student name. So that'll bring to my attention students that may be having issues with some of the subject matter, or perhaps some learning difficulties, or perhaps some difficulties at home. So if we can identify those earlier, then that'll really help the students more.
It links really nicely with the attendance tool in terms of tracking student behaviour and helpfully lifting up the performance of some students who might be just tailing back a little bit from attendance and engagement. The User Progress tool is a tool we use quite a lot also to track how students' performance is going, and the integrated nature of the User Progress tool allows us to see not just attendance and the content that students have looked at, but also we can track their grades as they're going. So for example, with management and organisation behaviour, we have a weekly online test, a simple multiple choice quiz that engage students and give us an indication how students are reading, how they're performing. When we put together that picture of their online test, their attendance through the attendance register, and also intelligent agent feedback if we sent them an email about not logging on, we can start to get a picture of students who are doing well, but we also get a really clear picture of those students who we consider to be at risk of failing. And it's that ease of identification of at-risk students using largely automatic systems within Brightspace that makes the job of maintaining contact with students and supporting students who are at risk much, much easier. Now, if we take that one step further and start thinking about analytics seriously, so we can actually look at the whole cohort, use the analytics tools to understand where students are struggling, where students are doing well, where we might devote some more of our attention to support them, then it enables us to do that pastoral care part of our job better. It's about doing our job better, doing our job smarter, and using the tools to be more accurate in the way we engage with our students. With the audio and video feedback, there's a greater spontaneity. You get this smiling face saying, "Well done, Iris, that was a great assignment." And it's one of those steps of personalising feedback, engaging with students and making them feel that they are cared about, which helps us with retention.
Victoria University is really focused on an amazing learning experience for its students, and so Brightspace forms one part of that. The other parts are formed by having an amazing student environment for them to come into, so learning spaces, informal spaces, etc., etc. And the other third part is really about the work placements that we offer our students. So bringing all those three elements together, the students have a very well-rounded education and are really well prepared for the workforce.